that disturbing emotions are destroyed by special insight of calm abiding. Cultivate concentration which surpasses the four formless absorptions. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Since the five perfections without wisdom cannot bring perfect enlightenment, along with skillful means, cultivate the wisdom which does not conceive the three spheres as real. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. If you don't examine your own errors, you may look like a practitioner but not act as one. Therefore, always examining your own errors, rid yourself of them. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. If through the influence of disturbing emotions you point out the faults of another bodhisattva, you yourself are diminished. So don't mention the faults of those who have entered the great vehicle. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Reward and respect cause us to quarrel and make hearing, thinking, and meditation decline. For this reason, give up attachment to the households of friends, relations, and benefactors. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Harsh words disturb the minds of others and cause deterioration in a bodhisattva's conduct. Therefore, give up harsh words which are unpleasant to others. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Habitual disturbing emotions are hard to stop through counteractions. Armed with antidotes, the guards of mindfulness and mental alertness destroy disturbing emotions like attachment at once, as soon as they arise. This is the practice of bodhisattva. In brief, whatever you are doing, ask yourself, what's the state of my mind? With constant mindfulness and mental alertness, accomplish others' good. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. To remove the suffering of limitless beings, understanding the purity of the three spheres, dedicate the virtue for making such effort to enlightenment. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. For all who want to train on the bodhisattva path, I have written the 37 practices of bodhisattvas, following what has been said by the excellent ones on the meaning, sutras, tantras, and treatises. Though not poetically pleasing to scholars, owing to my poor intelligence and lack of learning, I've relied on the sutras and the words of the excellent. So I think these bodhisattva practices are error. However, as the great deeds of bodhisattvas are hard to fathom for one of my poor intelligence, I beg the excellent to forgive all faults such as contradictions and non sequiturs. Through the virtue from this, may all living beings gain the ultimate conventional altruistic intention, and thereby become like the protector Chenrezig, who dwells in neither extreme, not in the world nor in peace. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for bringing the baby. Is that a girl or boy? You think I should know at this point in my life, but I had nothing but girls, and I still can't tell. No, thank you so much for bringing her. Um, I have to share with you just a little bit. We just don't know cause and effect. It says only the Buddhas completely know the cause and effect. And once after Gretchen and I had, speaking for myself, stumbled onto the Buddhist path, I found a World War II picture. My father was in the Marine Corps in World War II and fought in the South Pacific, Guadalcanal, Guam, Okinawa, and got a Purple Heart for being injured. The day that he died, he still had Japanese shrapnel in his body. And he was on the occupation of Japan, and I found a picture of him on the veranda of a Buddhist temple in Japan. And my father was a wonderful man, a virtuous man, hardworking, honest, direct. He a wonderful man, but completely not intellectual. Now, that doesn't mean that he wasn't intelligent, but he just didn't play with the realm of ideas like someone a little more deluded like me does. Um, but you don't know, what the effect is of things. There are some things in this world, the Dharma that you can rely on that actually gets you where all of us inherently want to go. And then there are things that don't, but we cling to. So it's just extremely important. Also, my first teacher, Mama Tarchin, we went to a retreat in, not a strict retreat, but teaching retreat, basically, in California. And we brought our two little girls. And some of the Sangha members were complaining, that they were distracting. And Lama Tarchin came off his throne and gave a little tiny dime to my daughters. He completely supported them because truly, in my experience, the years and years and years of doing this, the distractions are not the babies and the children. The distractions that we are the adults. And then actually the distractions are our inner clingings and the baloney that we're playing with our own mind. So always bring her. Okay. Okay. And then here, this is our gift for her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you for that aside. And good morning, everyone. We have Khempo back with, I think we're teaching, and we have Achi, the protector practice, later today after the tea break, but before Khempo's teaching. And I think, is it Khempo is true on ground, path, and fruition? Are you starting that today? Okay. All right. So with no more ado, Khempo, please take it away.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today, according to Buddhists, and the most important thing, three things. Uh, so that is called the classification of ground, path, and fruition. You understand?
Mhm.
Huh? Ground, you know, right? Ground.
Mhm.
Ground is not only for earth. You understand?
Mhm.
Fundamental or framework. Framework.
Framework, right.
And the second is path. In the Buddhism, using these things more often because easy to understand, to keep in the mind. Everybody knows paths.
Path.
Everybody knows ground. Everybody knows fruitions,
Mm.
right? Apple. What is apple? Orange.
Fruit.
No, this is the fruit, but this is a cause or fruit effect or fruition.
Right.
Huh? Potato. What is that? We every day eating fruitions, right? We every day walk on the path, right? Since morning get up until to get bed. Walking where? On the path.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Where's the path? On the ground.
Okay.
That makes sense? And the similar in the Buddhist, according to Buddhist practitioner, you need to know these three things: ground, paths, and fruitions. They're easy. Huh? That means mainly important thing if you want to become the Buddha, right? So many people confuse what is reason if they become the Buddha, what happened, right? The real meaning, if you want to liberate it free from suffering, you understand now more clear? Huh? If you want to get the permanent happiness, right? Constantly enjoying unchangeable happiness. If you want to be, or if you want to get that kind of achieve things, you need to know these three things, and you need to follow these three things, and you need to do one of them. Now make sense? Huh? So now here's a question. What is ground? The Buddhists viewpoint. Okay? The ground, two categories or two different types, right? That is called the two truths.
Two truths.
Understand? Huh? Make sense? No? So everybody know truth, right? Truth,
Yeah.
fake,
Yeah.
real, fake, truth, not truth. Everybody knows. Two truth. What is two truths? What are two truth? It is called the relative truth, right? Or absolute truth. Or other in the translation in English say the what is called provisional truth
Provisional truth.
and ultimate truth.
Right.
I think so either one fine. Whatever you more easy to understand. That make sense? So therefore, these three things important. And then second, I just try to explain to you briefly three of them. First, summary. Ground, two things, right? Two truths is called the ground, right? And which is two truths? Which are two truths? Absolute truth and relative truth. Easy, right? And then now is the second thing. And two paths, right? Easy. What is they are? Are they? Huh? How to say? It is called the true accumulations. They easy. So now again question, what is accumulations? What are accumulations? Right? Merit and wisdom. They're very easy. Very simple to keep in the mind. And then third one, number three, two fruitions. The two kayas, two bodies or two kayas. That is, one is called the Dharmakaya, one is called the, Rubakaya. Rubakaya means form, we can see the Buddha. Like Shakyamuni was Rubakaya. Buddha Amitabha and Vajrasattva Buddha, well, those are Rubakaya.
Mhm.
Okay, we can see even we have good enough, the lucky or fortunate, we can meet him in person, Buddha. Right?
Mhm.
So many people, 2,600 years before, many people talk to Buddha, ask Buddha, listen teaching from Buddha in person in the India, the Sarnath. This is a real story, not fiction. You understand?
Mhm.
So therefore, here question, the big question, if you want to become like Shakyamuni, Buddha, or if you want to really be free from suffering completely, we need to do these three things. This is a law of nature. This is not really requirement from somebody.
Mhm.
You understand? The question is you want to do and not just up to us. And the real question is you want to be happy daily routine or you want to be miserable daily routine. That is the big question.
Mhm.
This question is you, your question yourself, no any other one. You understand what I mean? Huh? So therefore, if we want to become Buddha, or easy to understand, if we want to be free from suffering, we need to do these three things. We need to know these three things. We need to follow these three things. That's very simple, right? True truth. So here are some significant things. So what we need to do, one question, today's question and a question, okay? Question from me, answering from me. That's funny, right? Huh? It's kind of funny or not? Yes or no? I don't know much.
No, it's not funny.
Okay,
It's not
that's
funny.
good. I feel much better, right?
Plato did it. Khempo, great Greek philosopher. He
I
did it.
try to make more easy to understand
Yeah.
and easy to keep in the mind because we have lots of work, busy, so many distraction things, daily routine. So there we don't have much time to memorize, to keep in the mind, right? So then I'm just trying to, what is what people say, break down.
Mm.
Huh?
Mhm.
So therefore, what we need to do ground, with ground, true truth, we need to study the true truths. That's only answer. We need to study true truths. Relative truth, absolute truth. We need to study. We need to know completely, not only hearing and listening. You understand?
Mhm.
The study means definitely listen, reading, and contemplating. This is word study, but not there including meditation in the study. Study word, right?
Mm.
Study meaning
Mhm.
reading or listening and contemplation. These two things are called the I studying. You study. So therefore, we need to study two truths, right? So that is a key factor and most important thing. If you want to practice the two paths, you need to know, before practice, you need to know two truths. You understand?
Mhm.
Everybody probably knows. So, therefore, two truth, absolute truth, and relative truth. So right now I'm emphasizing study, detail, complete, and perfect, and then very easy. Similar, you got immediately or suddenly $1 million. Then whatever you want to do, very easy. You can buy the fancy cars right after 5 minutes. You can buy house, wonderful, very easy everything. Similar, if you study the two these things, you very easy to practice the two paths. That makes sense?
Mhm.
If you practice the two paths, accumulation, merit, accumulation of merit, and accumulation of the wisdom. And then you no need to even think. Spontaneously, you will achieve the Buddhahood and enlightenment. That is called the true fruitions. Now make sense?
Mm.
Huh? You have any plan to study? Huh? Okay, anyway. Okay, to study. True truths. So I'm a little bit explain to you the, in fact, two truths. Easy to keep in the mind. Whatever, okay, things, appearance things, any object of your five consciousness. Do you know five consciousness? Do you know five organs? Nose, eyes, what is called this? I don't know.
Ear,
Ears,
tongue,
tongues, and minds.
mind.
So this is called the five consciousness. Right? Whatever you see, any color and shape, that recognition from your eyes or recognized by your eyes, not your ears.
Mm.
It doesn't know red color, black color, white color.
Mm.
Only your eyes recognize white or red. But your eye consciousness never realized that this is red and this is white. Not how to say eye consciousness, but your mind. So very fast, very, how to say, quickly,
Mhm.
the eye consciousness passed to mind, and the mind recognize this is red and this is white. Okay, this is just a little bit. This is too much. I think so, maybe today. But so all five objects of the organs, I mean, any appearance things, you can see, you can touch, you can hear, you can have experientially. These are called the relative truth.
Mm.
You understand?
Mhm.
And whatever you can imagine, we always say I cannot imagine, right?
Can't
That
imagine.
means terrible situation, something or good things, right? Either one. But this relative truth, whatever you can imagine, like when you close the eye, sit down, think. If your mind with your imagination comes something, all those is called the relative truth. Make sense?
Mm.
So therefore, we need to know these kind of detailed things, right? So that's important. So then what we need to every single situations, I'm not going to detail about that today because we don't have enough the time. Okay, now summary. In fact, brief things to share with you, right? So therefore, these things is called the relative truth. So now it's very easy. Whatever you can see, whatever you can touch, whatever you can hear, right? These things is called the absolute, no, relative truth or provisional truth. And same thing, easy to understand. Same thing, samsara and relative truth, exactly same thing. That's much easy.
Mm.
Huh? Easy?
Mhm.
That's important. Very important to know. And the second thing is called the absolute truth. Absolute truth, now, like, according to ordinary people like me, so not object of the consciousness. Consciousness opposite is called the wisdom. In Tibet called the Namshi and Yishi. So where is border? Namshi and Yishi, or consciousness or mind, your same thing.
Mhm.
Your mind and your consciousness, same thing. Where is border? Do you know border?
Mhm.
Countries border, you know, other side is some country, other side is some country, right? Easy, right? Canada is not US, US not Canada, Mexican not US, US not Canada. Easy, separate, right? So therefore, consciousness is not wisdom, wisdom is not consciousness. You understand? So then we need to know where is the border. The border is relative truth and absolute truth. It's called the border. All the relative truths in this samsara, ordinary people with the mind, ordinary people's mind is called the namshi and consciousness. When you transcendent completely, you achieve the arhati according to Theravada tradition. According to Mahayana tradition, it's called the bhumi, first bhumi, and path of seeing. It's called the wisdom. There's no more consciousness. You understand what I mean? Uh-huh.
That's clear how you're explaining it, but of course it's it's profound. It's for people when Westerners hear no more consciousness, we think because we don't have these teachings, we think, oh, I'm unconscious. So we think of like a stupidity, we think of like nirvana is like extinction. So no, it's clear what you're saying, but we have to think about it a little bit, I think. Yeshe. Does Yeshe replace Namshe, Khempo?
Right. I don't know replace, but sounds like car. Replace car. Consciousness is not car. Consciousness is mind, and the car is matter. You got it? The matter and the mind is totally different. I'm telling you, totally.
what was yesterday? You said,
wisdom.
I know, but you just said that consciousness is mind.
Consciousness, now this moment,
Yeah, our
the
thinking.
mind and consciousness the same meaning.
Right. But the
They're
other,
different terms.
you just said what the other way. I couldn't understand the word you said.
Which one?
Well, you said not wisdom is matter. What did you say?
Well, right. Now this is different places. He says
Yeah.
replacing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the consciousness is not car.
Right.
So just half joke, half serious, okay?
Right.
So that means I'm here clarify is the mind or consciousness is no matter.
No matter?
Yep. Matter and mind.
Oh, not matter. Not material.
Not matter, not material.
Yeah.
Not form.
Right.
Not visible things.
Right.
Now clear? The most translation using mind and matter.
Yeah.
That means form and consciousness. Everybody knows the quantum physics.
Physics, quantum physics. Yeah.
Huh? Right?
Yeah.
So recently I saw, I think so maybe he was really, I think so popular or great teacher, something. I don't know exactly, but I'm not talking where it's from, who is that, okay? But he explained it. He said, Buddhist truth is most important. And there's absolute truth and how to say, the relative truth.
Hmm.
And he just keep explaining that to his students, I think so. And he finally said the scientist theory, the quantum physics, right,
Quantum, yeah.
is like similar Buddhist, the absolute truth. And I got shocked a little bit. Really. And he said like this. Okay, this is just in case. I'm not more explaining. Okay, you need to check. Okay, so anyway, so these namshi and consciousness and wisdom is in general different. So now we using the wisdom, he is correct wisdom, how to say, in the ordinary people sometimes using the wisdom, correct wisdom. So you can say that. Also there, relative wisdom and absolute wisdom, two things. Okay, but real and ultimate wisdom is from, you will get from where you transcend it. That is called the non-thought wisdom. Thought?
Non-thought.
Non-thought.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing wisdom.
Yeah.
So if you're not thought, that means you have no more suffering. That makes sense?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. No thought but aware. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Spontaneously.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Effortlessly. That's we cannot imagine that. That is called the one word, Buddha said, inconceivable.
Yeah.
But actually, in general, people daily life talking something surprise things and shock things and these things. If people say inconceivable, these are not really inconceivable.
Right.
Somebody conceivable.
Right, they're conceiving of it.
Yeah. For us, for me, so many inconceivable things in this samsara.
Right.
But it doesn't mean general inconceivable. Somebody knows very well. Right? If somebody asks me to fix the airplane, for me, everything inconceivable. But someone can fix that in general. So this inconceivable means any samsara human beings cannot imagine. the ordinary people. Because why? We have lots immeasurable obscurations with our mind, unfortunately. So therefore, it is called not inconceivable.
Mm.
So now you little bit clear?
Mm.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we need to do what need to do, the two, how to say, the ground, what we need to do. Study
Mm-hmm.
completely, enjoyingly, really be happy. Think I'm really great opportunity to study these kind of things. So here never required, or you just do prayer and believe, and then everything will be going to perfect. Not saying like that. You really study. You will understand everything, and then you have no problem. That's logically good, right? How many years we need to spend with the university course?
Mm.
Unknowing any things we cannot get any great job. That's sure or not? Huh? Huh?
Mm.
Somebody nothing, someone doesn't have any diploma, they got really engineers jobs or
All
not?
right. No.
Could be,
No.
possible. Therefore, this is very clear cause and effect. This system or these rules somebody created or just nature? Huh? Somebody created like this? Who created? Huh? We need to think that. Okay? Well, 1 minute. Okay, probably that's good enough ground.
Mm.
And next, probably talking about two accumulations.
Mm.
That name is called the paths, right? Two paths, two accumulation, same meaning. Accumulation, everybody knows accumulation.
Accumulations.
You do the daily life, accumulate money.
Mm-hmm.
We every day is accumulated, try to accumulate the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Yeah.
If we have lots of money, we feel very happy, right? So similar, we need to accumulate merit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're totally different. Accumulate merit and the accumulation of the money is different. So money helps this life. The accumulation merit helps entire next until Buddhahood. That's pretty good news, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If we do, that means if we do,
Mm.
if we understand clearly, if we don't practice, nothing happen. Right? So I will try to explain next week more easy way and more clear things
Mm.
in the daily life, which is accumulation merit, or which is exactly merit.
Mm.
Right? If when you see fancy jacket, you want to buy, right? For anything. If you see in the shopping mall special things, goods, you want to buy. If somebody explain, now it's a social media, great, what is called commercials, they advertise. So you're very excited, immediately you need to order the online, right? So that means you realize the merit, things. The similar, if you realize and you understand the real merit, and then you can accumulate it easily with the effort, the joyful effort. Not only your three doors or mind, speech, and body's activities joyfully. Joyfully activity is called the great effort, the real effort, according to Buddhist point. Special for Shantideva emphasize everybody. If you want to study, if you want to know something, you have to have effort. Effort is only cause of the education. You understand?
Mm.
If you're reading something, if you're reading something, if you memorize something with the boring mind,
With the board.
laziness, and so bored, like it was really boring something, that is not called the effort. That is not called the study by choice. And then you don't know anything. So that kind of writing, whatever, probably next week already gone. Because that kind of studies with not effort. Because your mind wasn't enjoying, enjoying. Kind of suffering things, Like people say, I have no choice. Tomorrow is examination coming, something, If I fail, and they're not good, something like that. Okay, so therefore effort is very important. Okay, right now I'm just probably stop here and next accumulation addict.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Mentioned for accumulation.
Probably this question, I think so next week is pretty good.
For fruition, Rupakaya, and the other was what? Sambhogakaya?
Dharmakaya.
Dharmakaya.
Dharmakaya. Thank you. That's all.
Oh, your question. Before answer, already answered there.
Right.
Didn't go in, didn't stay.
That's good.
Yeah, if it helps people, this Dharmakaya, Rupa means form, the body of form. The body of form is made up of Sambhogakaya and Nirmanakaya. So when Khempo was teaching, that's why he showed the physical Shakyamuni Buddha, that's Nirmanakaya. But when he mentioned Amitabha in the Sambhogakaya Buddha, so there's form there, but it's subtle form. But the big division of these two, Dharmakaya, the body of Dharma, the body of truth, limitlessness, Dalai Lama says like space. And then Rupakaya, there's some form we can experience.
So one thing is three kayas. The ordinary people can only see Nirmanakaya. We cannot see in person even Sambhogakaya. Of course, Dharmakaya, very, very mystery things. Very deep mystery things. Only where you become the real Nirmanakaya, and then you can see your Dharmakaya. You cannot see any other Buddha's Dharmakaya. You understand that? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So Sambhogakaya, how to say, Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya is only if you want to see, only one thing you need to have. That is, you need to transcendent first Bhumi, and then you can see Sambhogakaya. Before that, whatever you do, no chance. There's no appointment things for this universe. If you really transcendent, you no need to make appointment. You're already there. That's the different things. Thank you. Okay, see you shortly.
Yeah, I want to point out too, these are profound teachings, obviously. Khempo is going to be teaching on the Jew Ornament of Liberation by Gampopa, who's Milarepa's main student. That'd be very helpful. And also there are books. I'd just point out one. If you have questions, come see us anytime. But this Wisdom, two commentaries by Padmakara Publishing. It has two great commentaries on the wisdom chapter, the chapter on two truths by Shantideva's great work, chapter 9. So these are the two very respected commentaries. These are both students of Pater Rinpoche in the 1800s. And one was from the Gelugpa aspect and the other from the Nyingma. But they're very helpful. So on the two truths, Wisdom, two Buddhist commentaries by Padmakara's publishing. But come see me if you want, but they're very, very helpful. It's very heady kind of stuff. But if you're like me, you read one paragraph and then you can think about it for a week. Don't try to finish the whole book. Just keep going. It's gradual practice. Okay.
Okay. No mean books. Gotta have. Hold on, get out. Cancel print job.
Someone's asking in chat, that's the name of this book.
Yeah.
Oh, Wisdom.
Padmakara's publishing.
Wisdom, two Buddhist commentary.
Yeah. Ancient Pelden and
Wisdom. Oops. Can't type. It's amazing. I got through grad school. Okay. Buddhist commentaries.
yeah.
Ta-da!
There it is.
Paper bag.
Uh,
Currently unavailable.
oh,
We don't know when this will be back in.
oh. I tell you, that's a good
It's a,
recommendation of it.
well, probably can be found used.
Yeah.
Go to 8 books.
Yeah.
It's currently not available.
I might have to make photocopies.
Let me just see what happens when I do a Safari search.
I read out loud from it often, but I haven't told anybody what book I'm reading from.
I was trying to complete my collection of the Chogyam Trungpa books.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And a couple of them were out of print. And I was able to find them in these bookshops that didn't know that, that happened to have one copy, but
Right.
didn't know what
Right.
it was that they
What
had.
it was. And I wonder if it's possible. Padmakara was in Paris. I wonder if it's possible to contact them directly. I have an address there for that too.
Sabal Shambhala?
No, Padmakara.
No, Sambal,
Oh.
the wisdom chapter, John and Minkfa. No,
Yeah.
this is.
Mentioned Kunzan Pelden and yeah, Kunzan Sonam.
Oh, $104.40
Whoa.
on Etsy. Ow!
Don't do. I would never do well stock picking, I am buy high, sell low, right? But in books somehow I lucked out. I bought these when they were available and cheap.
Well, the
Yeah,
This version is no longer.
I know. It's the same thing.
I don't know. Well, I have a, but this is, I think this is one.
But most of the commerce I still look at, because that's what's sensible. I want to later. Right, because you gave like for free on, you know, for years. Oh, no, I see it. No. But like, I say it's not.
Really?
But yeah,
Everybody got it. Yeah.
They became sponsor and he vowed to it something that. Okay, so, their countries is not that it's easier to use with us. Remember that because my friend's family are all like. She like, like the new on for the, it's 1,000 years old and yeah, work, so I'm like, let's think start. They varnish the outsides. Yeah, no, I just like that. Oh, there's always, I'm always. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
All around Ontario and the islands. Yeah, we saw her in the face of that. Right after, you got the picture. It's right, some Montreal, go there. So it's a northern shot, but your farm area, then you're in. The most beach areas are in that. Wow, very should. Oh, no, I've done her in Texas. Yeah, it's like literally like almost no water. Yes, it's the same. Because they all thought it was that. And luckily I speak 3.5 spots. You know, we're trying to speak their story. So the last time he was talking to some kind of business. Well, it's a mass contact, so I all the means are different. Like, this was his old but so she already supposed to read this. And then a little bit French. Yeah. Right, like solution, yeah, used with Italian, and then I know, and then so you know, I found, yeah, that's like my other bit, that's not Spanish. First, I was looking at my boy, the best of like, I'm very holy, the holy state, because then when I started to work it, I'm like, yeah, I can, maybe that's why I put some, but they make me pull my phone out, Spanish. Is it oscillating?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I had a family around for. They make it funny, you know. She's like, we don't throw any box. I used to do that, but you know, small house and big toolbox. Yeah. I'm stumbling over them. Yeah. Up there.
Yeah, I mean, think about what touch, I mean, I can't let touch outside. It's pretty good.
Paradise, you gave her paradise and you painted it over.
Yes. Yeah, oh yeah.
The boy.
Yeah, and it, all that, she doesn't look that.
Yeah, when you get in touch with them.
Yeah.
Before or after you step in.
But I,
Constantly.
well, I'm constantly direction. She goes to the scratch and posts some.
I would love to be. Even though they're not on. So they get one like that. Another cat. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Before I go. It's fun. Nobody did that while I was away. Oh. I had like, you know, I was in the house. I'm gonna get a call. I did enough of them today. I woke up at, I think it's the one that. You studied it? At some point. One of the. You studied it all? Up in the bed and overnight, stock, slowly over. No. Yeah. I was like. I mean, something all respect. Yeah. I don't.
Sorry, the police was in the window.
I think so, yeah. Just
I don't think those are
And
hammered to bed, but
this morning we got in the car.
I don't know why
here. And I noticed that it was like rock insurance.
Like he was saying today, people say.
Didn't have it with you.
Analogy for me is like when I'm teaching on my patients a home exercise program, I know it's not good. They're not doing it. They're not, you know, they're not actually, you know what I mean? And I always just go, well, you know, thinking about.
He was taking one.
What is the motivator behind it? Because if the motivator is a sense of like obligation or guilt, or even like what analogy of like I got a test tomorrow, if I fail, I bet it's punishment. It's like you don't absorb it as well. Whereas following something because you love it.
You know, principle, yes, understand your book.
I think there's a balance with that because like I feel like
Yeah,
things that I study and other aspects of music martial arts.
Right.
Actually,
Right.
it's like I wake up in the
They'll
morning.
find out about you, right?
Comes to the carpet, they don't mind by the back.
Do you know? It's out of the world.
Yeah, I've done that, and it's been, he's gone,
I feel like
away.
motivation is a sense of obligation, feel beating yourself up. That's not.
Yeah,
It's
that's
big,
right.
so, but, you know, we have the habit of,
Yeah.
I didn't try to getting in the habit of, first thing in the day, real ritualistic, like, yeah, so I make my coffee, and then I'll sit down with a book that I'm reading right now.
Conceptual mind is ear for roll up. Immediately turns it into the concept, immediate
I only read,
motivation.
her chapters are really short, this book that I'm reading, so it's like, it's kind of meant, like, to read that one passage in one sitting. Yeah, kind of, yeah, it's kind of, that's the way that she's reading the word. And so, like, I'll read one passage and just kind of, that's what you were saying, just kind of dwell on, you know, read out of that. You know, I mean, there's a lot of here, there's a lot of stuff that when you start talking about some of the philosophical things that I don't
Yeah,
understand.
take flyer.
You know, I know like
Put them up.
eventually maybe I'll understand more. You
You can't just
need
decorate.
more of the canon. That they, yeah. Looks
You have so many.
and so you understand. It's a concept. Yeah, yeah. You have like a. I want the inspiration. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I read in the morning every day, almost every day. I just like not.
Like how.
Yeah. It's a more considered, I think it's feel more, if I can, for me in my life now.
But still.
Oh, it's like.
No, you need more. The point is. Keep it going, Frank. It's not working yet.
Yes.
Photo albums.
Things come in waves. It's a
I
experience for them. It's very much. Yeah.
Yeah, and everything around itself.
I don't know if you saw this too, he brought the,
Uh-huh.
alerts. I don't know if you were here for a second. Was here.
They come running.
Yeah.
They're there.
The final one? Yours. So,
I'm curious when gone.
yeah, that's.
Oh my gosh.
This one, yeah. That's all. I was asking you to say it for. Oh, so I think just printed it out, they have a more famous. Yeah.
Well, most of the samsara, they're not here in the village. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. 3 years, 3 months, 3 days. Glad it's, yeah. What?
Thank you.
Yeah, in the town here. Google.
Yep. Thank you.
You stop.
Okay.
Music, you do music?
Like I can, do you have,
No, I don't.
you
can do it.
you want, and I'll do the Bell and Damaru?
No, you can do that.
Okay. Okay. All right, so the text you have two texts in front of you. Or if you just have the mimeograph type, there are two texts included in that one that you have. First is Achi and then second Mahakala. So we start in the Achi text and we do a couple pages there and then we jump to Mahakala and then we're going to come back to complete with the Achi. So page 1. Okay, everyone together.
And one thing I need to tell the cost. This morning, Sutim sent me some message. In New York City, recently, many of you know, his name is Tonro. We were sent hometown in Nepal. And he had interview for document recently, and something wrong. I don't know. Something happened with eyes. So now it's a difficult situations. And he tried to find out some lawyer and collecting some, money. But now so I'm just request to pray to be free or release. That's the most important, firstly.
Some people may remember him. He
Yeah, exactly. He cooked for a little bit help for the butcher's food.
Right.
He's cook man in India. He calls the cook things, special for Japanese sushi and some other dishes also. Pray with the Apchi. Thank you very much.
Okay. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. All right, and now to the Mahakala text. Page 1 in Mahakala. And there's, I don't know if your text has it, but it starts with Namu. Namo. You might have to write that in. Yeah.
I think so. This is in Tibet.
Yeah, it's there in the Tibetan, right? But not in the English. All right. Okay, together.
Namo tsa yu lama jozo niruga chanjo bardo nende janyam dondra leja nyodo zojangche chando mahakala gomar nye
Om Shunyata Jana Benzra Svabhava Atma Ko.
Chodar Chunye Sungze Dube Chu Tamje Raje Dombe Wose Dewa Dambe Raje Nyedo Deye Ngale Sungura Yambe Nazo Benye Dela Unagbo Tenye Yongzuru Ngeze Ranye Parde Yeje Gombo Nubendo Shede Jeze Jaje Jensombo Deme Dambara Jujin Wajadan Memara Asong Chenla Paye Durjen Zembe Triku Yomba Toba Dragan Namshin Gondringe Jeja Yelan Tamjenya Leji Jeja Goma Dolagra Suba Jejen Dojan Shegone Chanzan Jigba Jeba Daoshamge Zenji Shabjen Ganyan Zebarlu Dage Jebe Dela Rabse Tokara Benye Dento Hontena Tamara Naje Gole Wontrobe Sanje Chansen Chojin Chenladu Rove Dure Tane Nyande Komban Lagun Chenlen Damjendro Laryan Sanwo Ngante Jela Tem Umagala Humpe Umagala Humpe Umagala Umagala Humpe Kenda Rohe Humpe Zuba Vajada Sarva Dharma Suba Vajada Ahum Ha Ho She Ahum Ha Ho She Ahum Ha Ho She
Makala Yidam
Magala Edam Balinda Kakakai Kai Magala Magala don balin go ye be ye she jin gombo chogje chogjo la go song do yon den chen len jin gombo yam yon da
Benchen.
jam de jaza momo ponya de je cha shen sa ya bom de gordan je be Edam balin da ga ka ye rodan zodan je ve don ma Mamzare drăzebe dormașe, țeda gendără zove dormașe, bază mendă îngerve dormașe, gosundu gila nye țemne. Sanje temba dan temba ziba namna sunshin jobat, pardea lama tamba nam kutse rinwa dan, semje tamje tashi dan dele pusonzo, chenlen zu je, daja bolo nam jin geshen barjo shewa, tujen roben chenlen zu je. Give a madam by long
Drum. If you don't know, bring here. Bring here. Drum, bring here.
Can you do the drum here?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
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 You watch me today.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Oh, I got it.
Yeah. What's your T there?
Oh.
Yeah.
That should be better for me.
Back a little bit more.
Take video and keep with you next time, you know.
give a madam by long na zo be ma nya ma ro ye den she cha je den na tam zeng go bo chang zi lo jer be den bo zong wa tam je ne ju zhong wen che ran xin ne dun de yi xin gong bo chang zi do do je gu ye chang la lu je nya ba gong ba ne den da be je go la Gui yin gong bo chang zara do, do ru jie song ge chan la bi. Nga ge zhe ba gun bang shen, song yang yang la zhu jun. Song ge gong bo chang zara do, do ru jie tu jie chan la bi. Sem do nye ba gun bang ne, me do ye xie de bi. Tou jin gong bo chang zara do, guo song chen ma gun bang shen. Yang den gun ji jen bo bo, chu ji jar bo nga sur. Yon ten gong bo chang zara do, tam zi sen bi jing gu na zo zhu bi jing zhu ne, dang xin du ye do ba. Chen len gong bo chang zara do, dong bi lu nu ten ba. Tam zi nyen ye gong zhu bi, chu chung gong bo chang zara do. Ten sung gong bo na bo la, gang bo ji bi do ji. Tam chen gong bo do ji ne, da ge jing du zhu ba ran du. Dang du ten ne song ne chang chu ni bo chi chi gong bo cho la cho chu lu we dang ne chi song cho bo la mo dang chi bo ye ne dang no ba she wa ce dang song nam che wa dang tam chi wang dun du wa zhe gen zhong ben chen lan zu ju we dan man de xie jiu ben chen lan zhuo bo lan zu kan yang dao lu mong bai Legion della Negurube, Luce Gunje Chabjur, Gombo de Gun Sobrare, Gewan de Ye Nurdo da, Yeshin Gombo Jobjura, Drova Jamalu Bara, Deye Salang Gobra Show, Chen Lab Jinte Zaju Lama, Odum Chanjin Yedam Kolo Don, Kanto Shujun La Long Day, Danye Jingurun Kolo Ta Shi Sho.
Back to Achi, page 3. Sorry, I got all my texts shuffled. Let's see. Okay, Achi, page 3. Do we do the mantra again? The Om?
Yeah.
Oh. Om Svabhava
Vashuddha
Sarva
Sarvadharma Subhava Vashuddha. In English.
From the original emptiness arises a white syllable Hri that emanates limitless rays of light that make offerings to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light returns and dissolves into the Hri. It instantly transforms into Achi. Her body is radiant white in color, and she is standing upon a corpse symbolizing subduing the 4 kind of Maras. She is wearing the long, flowing, precious silken garments and is adorned with the various kinds of jewels. In her right hand, she holds a white silver mirror in which she sees the 3 times. In her left hand, she holds the wish-fulfilling jewel with which she fulfills the wishes of those who earnestly pray to her. In my heart, Anamund, is a white syllable Hri encircled by the mantra. Om Mama Sakra Soha Yardu Sarvadu Raza Razadu
Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Yara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarvandu Randu Om Mama Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. Om Mama Jara Soha Yarandu Sarva Randu Mamandu Wundeso. 是现在研究把那这这。Quando karma jo menja wajan, korwe lo da gemje wangam. Dejen ka de rabje be monde, sheje janye sheje zombe. Chaya da renye be kunja ro, yongba dona ye ye norwa. Ruba bola ngoro kunzo je, sawa narnye nasa kola. Rinpo sheje darje jo benbo, jebse jeze jo da ngombo. Yondor ngombo zo servo jen, darje lo ne no me yobja. Sawa dar den serge gantin do, yinjo bar de la ma shebe. Bunje jandro de la me no jen kanro zo je. Chen le she den zho mi ngang zu jen, bu zong zo ne be jen zhe gong. Long zhu be ji go zong gun zi ma, den ba zong ji dor man de je.
Again, page.
Repeating page 6.
Yomba donna ye ye norba ze, zhurba bola ngoro gonza. Sawa narnge nasa kola so, rinpo che che darje joba. Chepse tese che ta ngombo che, yodor ngombo sa sarva. Darje lo ne mo me yom jan ro, sawa darnge serge gade. Darden lama shepe so, nyingje che mo ba nye chonre. La me no jen ka zhu zo xie gu, chen le xie de zhu mi ngang zi. Ko sung zong ne be jen zhe gong du, long ju be jen ka sung gun zi. Ten ba sung jir dur man de xie la, du dong ju gu jur ben chen len zu.
English.
6 English. Naturally good, infinitely rich, Achichokidroma. Your body unchangeably colored, white with a tinge of red. You radiate the wisdom light which dries up the wrong views of samsara. Your radiant happiness bestows the greatest bliss. With one face and two hands, your smile brings peace. In your right hand, you hold a damaru which pervades all with celestial sound. In your left hand, you hold a kapala containing the wish-fulfilling gem, which grants all the accomplishments to those who practice. You wear the 5 kinds of precious silken garments, adorned with jewel and crown with silken ribbons waving. You ride amidst the clouds on a blue celestial horse with turquoise reins, ornamented yellow golden bridle with silken tie and precious stone stirrups. You sit on a silk cushion golden saddle. Infinitely rich, glorious divinity with smiling form, you miraculously manifest spiritual messengers from your great compassion. You are surrounded by an assembly of Ashuras, Yakshas, and Dakinis, possessing the 4 Buddha activities, an essence free from elaboration. In Drigung, the glorious place of unimaginable wealth, you protect all the vows to increase the abundance. In order to protect the teachings, please accept this torma, the activities which I strongly request from the depths of my heart.
Sanje tenzo konjo go bangto, gendu de gyo naljo shepa ke, nepe darja drabe dun la, gordan lonjo ngeba ni dozo, geme langzo denbe ludum ge, me la yaja de mocha wata, navata de nyembe damto shen, trisem nebe nada me driljin. Sekum yurbe ronjo temje jen, lula ranjam dawa korne sho, yila number rube sherabje, same deva namyam wabarso, choso choto choto chobe na, sotsarama jung zedung chawarso, chela trashi longjo bosong zo, cheso lantang chole rondo,
Jigpa Dragya
Jukun Zewa Jom, Dorna Samdo Yejen Roba, Dadan Da Yesam Jedam Jeje, Lame Dobe Janjo Droba, Gejen Barji Malu Shewa Dan, Duje Malu Lunje Droba, Kanji Yila Jamba Samje Jan, Dobe Ngodo Perwa Zeba, Kasong Damjen Janzo Jinam Je, Dajen Samdo Malu Dobranzo, Seren Jenga Denjon, Tanjen neba tamji dan, chebra yujon derne, lalo she dan namjen chodro she, dajen samlo malun ro barzo, zojo lama chen lam jebo, sebe dun wan ro be trashi sho, yedan la zong o drum cher jumbe, pende lo do jebe trashi sho, nesom dagin tenle lo dran jo, parche du musive trashi sho, chosun to dop dorje mejreje lone dravon zarju trashi sho. Okay, dedication.
Right. In the prayer book.
Oh,
We're still doing-
Ben,
Yeah.
your text here, dear. Puamitayo.
Yeah. I have. I have, thank you. Yep.
And you can take pictures and bring home, and then week you can recite easy. Also, this is a letter special for Band-Aid, including their picture easy. Visualize. You remember like Buddha Amitayo's color and face. That's good enough. And then recite. It's more perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay. Okay.
In Tibet, I think so. First.
Yeah.
Jigten dembe zowo zeba mi, tumen chewa malun jongzeba, gomi dongran jurwa namje ja, sanje zeba mi la jangca.
Okay. English.
Okay. Oh, I don't have that English. So maybe let me have one. Sorry, Ben.
Then you say, well, I have.
You have.
To say to Ali.
Thank you. Amitayo is foremost guide of this world, glorious subduer of all untimely death, refuge for helpless sentient beings. I prostrate to Buddha, boundless light.
Om Amarane Zivenda Yesoha. Om Amarane Zivenda Yesoha. Om Amarane Zivenda Yesoha. Om Amarane Zivenda Yesoha. Om Amarane Jevendaya Soha. 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 Amarane Jevendaya Soha. Om 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 Amarane Jevendaya Soha. Givan diye doda seba me ban jojo jova chi jamal diye sala ko sho.
By this
Page
virtue,
34.
may I quickly accomplish the protector Amitayus and establish all beings without exception in his state.
34.
Yeah. Page 34 in the prayer book.
One step at choice English.
Okay. Emo no shai sanje nang wanda yi dang yi su jo wu tuk je chen po dang yon du sam pa tu chen top nam wa san je jang sam bak me kor ji kor de ji no shai bak de me pa Yin de wo zhen zhe zhe wei xin kam de si de de ne zi po zhe ma tang ke wo zhen yi ba ma chu pa ru ne ru ge ne nang de zhang tong shuk de ge dang yi molam dang ba di jung ju san je jang sam tam she king ek me drum ha shin ji lam tu zu nayan nam pandan riya wa bodha na ye so Emaho. In the center is the marvelous Buddha Amitabha of boundless light. On the right side is the Lord of great compassion, Chenrezig. And on the left, Vajrapani, the Lord of powerful means. They are surrounded by a retinue of limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the blissful Pure Land of Dewa Chen. When I and all beings pass from this present life, may we be born there without taking samsaric rebirth. May I have the blessing of meeting Amitabha face to face by the power and blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. May I attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tayata Om Pansadriya Awa Bodha Naye Soha. Emaho. In the center is the marvelous Buddha Amitabha of boundless light. On the right side is the Lord of great compassion, Chenrezig. And on the left is Vajrapani, the Lord of powerful means. They are surrounded by a retinue of limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the blissful Pure Land of Dewa Chen. When I and all beings pass from this present life, may we be born there without taking samsaric rebirth. May I have the blessing of meeting Amitabha face to face by the power and blessings of the Buddha and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. May I attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tayata Om Pansadriya Awa Bodha Naye So. Om Mani Padme Hum Ri
Bodhana Chere Wang Rubyoche Rowa Jeyang Maluma Deye Salang Kubarshu.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Khempo.
See you soon.
See you soon. Khempo here. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
So, this week is Tuesday is Vajrakalaya practice once again. And it may be our last practice before Abu arrives. I don't know if there's one more before retreat starts, but I'm not sure if we'll be busy setting up and everything, so I'm not sure if we'll have time for a practice, but we'll see. And then the teachings on the jewel ornament of liberation, which Khempo is going to start teaching, will begin after the retreat, the Sunday after the retreat, okay? So if anybody, there are some posters in the common room there on the table. If we'd really like to get those up in coffee shops and colleges and universities around, so if, and any other place where you think there might be interested parties, please help yourself. But if you take one or two or three, don't let them just sit in your car. Okay, put them up. Okay. What? Well, it's happened. I mean, I found posters in my car.
That Frank was supposed to put up.
Yeah, at the courthouse, right? Anyway, so everybody go have a nice week now, and we'll see you soon.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Anna.